Good morning, happy apocalypse, everybody, and welcome back to the Curse of Knox. And, well, so I spent day 10 and day 11 doing some mechanics, a lot of mechanics, knocking it out all the way to level 6, which, since we have the mechanics straight and get, like, the initial XP boost for having started with 1 point, it's so much faster. Like, mechanics is usually such a grind, but I was doing like one car's parts changing and stuff, and immediately got the next level. It's kind of wild how quickly that went. Anyway, I've been thinking a lot on where I wanna take the next. I think I kind of said that I wanted to hit up the chicken place, you know, with the idea of potentially getting a whole bunch of eggs and leveling up some cooking, but cooking is not gonna really make us any stronger right away. I think we need to think long term. If our plan is here to clear the whole map, I need to get set up early. Also, it takes a lot of broccoli to get stuffed here. So I've been actually thinking Creek, as much as I like this base as a base location, currently it really doesn't have much to offer, right? We're going to be running out of zombies, so any curse we get where we need to kill X amount of zombies, we're not going to be able to go in here, and I don't think I want to be working on Guns Unlimited yet, which, you know, to be fair, would have a lot of zombies. Also, there's nothing. I guess it mostly boils down to this. We barely have any books that are worthwhile. Right, a little bit agriculture, a little bit masonry, a little bit foraging, but no further mechanics levels, nothing in terms of carpentry, most importantly. So what I'm thinking about moving. I think we might just move out of here. Take everything that we need and we deem useful into one of our cars and head somewhere else. So I was thinking I need a place where I set up basically the main base for the run. Where we can always return, where we do things like then blacksmithing, all the expensive crafting stuff. And once we're there, we can go around, collect some books, etc. We can always return there. We will return here. We will return to go to other places, build bases in other towns, but kind of have the HQ base. So that being said, then that probably means that this is going to be our vehicle for the trip, because I think it was in a decent condition. We have 4 seats to put stuff in, and we have 120 capacity in here. So let me just get rid of all the crap. Keep the flashlight, throw everything else away. Yes, even the ratchet wrench. Get out of here. Of course, we have a super foggy day, so I think today is just gonna be a bit of a packing day. Collecting everything for the big move. Which means probably a lot of all the excessive amounts of food that we've been able to collect is gonna stay here and rot, because there's no way I can take all of that with us. A little bit of a hitch there. So I'm gonna grab the generator, and then I'm gonna drive back to base and start loading up. So I think I wanna probably load the back up full. And then can I even access the back seats from here? I guess we can put it on the passenger seat and then shuffle it around to the back. I want to keep the passenger seat clear. For also safety reasons in case we need to get out. I want to keep one seat clear for anything we might find on the way. We stumble across a nice survivor group with a book backpack. And yeah, everything else is just gonna be a case of get in the back of a truck. Probably, I mean, it takes a lot of room, but I kinda like my propane. So let's get those in there. Alright, I'm gonna start putting some stuff into the car. Probably also want a full gas can. And then I'll see what kind of load we have and where we're heading out. Some tough decisions had to be made, but the trunk's full, the gas tank's full. We get some water, we get some food. Well, the food's in the trunk. We're heading out. Goodbye, Echo Ridge. You've given me a fantastic start, but not enough. I want more. So my goal, I'm not sure if I mentioned it already. I think Father's Lake is a perfect position town-wise to set up long-term shop. It's kind of central, you know. It's between Riverside and Rosewood, and also the modded towns we have on the map here. It's not too far from this western part of the map with all the new towns: Echo Ridge, Brandenburg, Akron, etc. Didn't want to go in there anyway. A little bit choppy while driving here today. Let the TV remote in my hand. Did you know if you equip the TV remote that you can control the TV from away? You don't need to move next to it to change the channel or change the volume or turn it on or off. You can just sit on the couch, control the TV. I mean, as you would expect with a TV remote. So yeah, Father's Lake also is one of the towns that has been overhauled with stable. So a little bit of a fresh new coat of paint and a little bit of a new town to explore. Although by now we've been around the place a little bit, right? It's not completely gonna be new, but it's still gonna feel new. And I thought Echo Ridge, I thought a little bit here in Echo Ridge in a gas station, like I was replaying our first playthrough of Build 42. That's like the same place, same base, same quickly cleared starting town, and it's like, eh. So, in order to get to Father's Lake, so actually, here's the first question: do we wanna see how the gas station looks, and if we can have a quick dip here into the Constown gas station for some cigarettes? Nah, I think we're fine. We've got plenty of cigarettes. I wanted to smoke less anyway. So we're gonna just head out north here. Swing by the military surplus store just to have a look. But if we get lucky and we have a map that doesn't spawn many zombies around there, then maybe it's worth fighting inside just for the chance of backpack. But if we want to make it to Fallas Lake and secure a building / base there for us, then I don't want to be dilly-dallying around too much here. This gas station also looks like, well, 12 zombies or so, which again, it's this change of if you're playing with a character that has a really strong combat skill and then you're going back to a character that struggles a little bit, especially in terms of fitness, then it's a completely different way of looking at things. You know what? I don't think they have good backpacks in here anyway. You son of a gun. This area here between the shops spawned a little bit of a zombie pocket or zombie-less pocket. But yeah. Now the military surplus store is probably stinky. Now again, I said, you know, we're clearing the map, we're clearing all the towns. I think this here counts as a town in terms of that. I'm not just gonna say, oh, this is not Rosewood Riverside. I'm not gonna clear it. No, it's like any bigger collection of buildings is gonna get cleared. We have plans in this run, big plans. But, you know, if you want to move a mountain, you gotta start carrying small stones, and that's what we want to set up properly for the long haul. I would probably put a cut in and cut away some of that road travel, but we're kind of getting close to Fallas Lake here. I think it's just a couple more seconds, then we hit the intersection, and then it's a straight shot north. To the southern entrance of town. Didn't even see a single survivor group. Okay, we might actually go around the town a little bit and come in from the side. It really depends on how busy the southern end of town looks. Oh, 2 or 3 guys on in the graveyard. I'll take the sneaky way around. Like, I have already a little bit of place in mind that I want to go to, and I don't want to drag too many zombies in that direction. Knowing my luck, though, the place I have in mind is going to trigger a house alarm, since our latest curse
increase the chance for house alarms and car alarms. So it could make for a spicy entrance to this place. Don't think this is the road I need to take, because it has a mailbox, which usually means there's just one house here. Yeah. I want to drive around, and then we'll get to the part of town that I had in mind. A little bit of driving. So, drove around this way, and there's now a back entrance road here into this part of town. We can already see one nice little house here, which is a secondary option if my first option is gonna be proved to be difficult. Let's start killing zombies here. This is where I want to go. Honestly, was like good umbrella. You're gonna see in a second why I choose this place as our first, or as our HQ for the rest of the run, potentially. Yeah, looks nothing special, right? Just a little bit of a car park here, carport, tiny house, not even 2 storage. Yeah, there's some crops here, so we're gonna have food sorted out for the next little bit. What's so special about this place? Well, look at the back. Look at what we have in the back. Yep, that's an advanced forge. Yep, that's a complete pottery setup. A lot of work that we don't have to do. Now, it would be nice... Oh god, there's so many zombies in here. Oh, it would be nice if we kept those windows intact. But I'm not getting my hopes up. There's now too many zombies already on the windows.
Hey.
I think that would work, just shouting and they stop smacking the windows, but it did. I mean, I like my party hats, but man, bunny ears? I mean, we're gonna keep that, right, for safekeeping. So somebody is on another window somewhere. What I didn't want to have. We can just throw you out again. Window. Come through the window, please. See ya. Looks promising at first here. That stuff away for now because wait continues to be an issue. These zombies trampling my future crops. A little bit wooded here. Probably gotta cut down a bunch of these trees to get a better vision around the place. We don't have any sort of pre-installed fence or anything. So if we want to fence this in, and I might, we don't have zombie respawn, right? So once the area is clear, there's no reason to fence it in, but I kind of like having a nice fenced-in base. No alarm as which. Oh, and it's spawned with generator here. Or maybe I don't know. Is that always here? I don't think so. I think we just got lucky there. Seeds. Okay. Now, the downsides of this place, right? We don't have any water nearby. I mean, okay, I say that. We're literally in the town called Fallas Lake. Yes, there's a lake near-ish. I don't remember. Do I have the generator magazine read? No. Should probably collect more watches and work more on electrical. Okay. Planks here, a couple tools. Well, let's bring our car in, throw the fresh food that I brought with us into the fridge here. So yeah, so the downsides outside of we have a fantastic crafting setup, right? That's great. We don't have any easy water nearby, like no in-base fishing, no well for fresh water, so we got to set up some rain collection barrels. And there was something else. Yeah, gas station is at the other end of town. I think this makes up for it. Like, not having to worry about getting leather for, like, the bellows and building all that kind of stuff up and leveling up pottery, blah, 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 blah. Just skip that whole process and just say, hey, forge. Alright, just the most important food items that I took with us from our fridge in the old base. Keeping the pizza. No, I shouldn't eat the pizza. If it's keeping the pizza as the last item in my bag, maybe that's a sign that I should eat it next. But now, we're still 3 overweight. Have a peach. Out of the way. All right, wonderful. We have a dishwasher. Beautiful. I don't think they actually work. I think they're just a wasted kitchen space, but a fancy looking wasted kitchen space. Let's loot this place up here. Give it a look around. What we find in the various shelves. Yeah, party house. So some chips and drinks on the floor. So the only reason why I chose Fallas Lake is because it has a bookstore, it has a VHS store as of the recent update. A fancy pocket watch. So we should be able to find a lot of interesting stuff in here. So now I'm wondering what we do with the start of this day. So we do have a bunch of blooming crops. So the next stage of the blooming is rotten. So I think we this is more than we need for a long time. But my zomboid brain cannot let stuff go to waste. If it's here for free for us to take, we'll take it, throw it in the fridge. Especially some tomatoes. Soybeans, yeah, whatever. Right, what else is here? Basil, rosemary. So lots of flowery and herbs kind of stuff. It'd be nice to there's inconvenient. Just drop all of this. Yeah, we're gonna have to maybe make a big clearing trip around this place. 21 weight of tomatoes. Good thing we're organized. Quick rest. And have a look at the map. All votes are rested. I think I will do a little bit of shouting. I don't want anyone to be lurking in the trees here.
Hey! Hey! Hey!
What was that noodle just now? Oh, just stinky, okay. I thought I had the panic noodle for a second of spotting a zombie, and where's the zombie?
Hey!
The big advantage of these crafting stations being pre-placed is that I'm fairly certain zombies can't attack those, you know? Because you really would hate it if you grind up your forge and then zombies come and smack it down.
Hey!
That would suck. I think that never happened to me, huh?
Hey! Hey! Hey!
Alright, still have plenty of daylight left here. I don't want to unload the whole car just yet now. What we're gonna do though is throw you on the passenger seat. I almost could leave you in the car for whenever we find. Actually, I'm gonna do that. Let's just leave you in the car for whenever we get to the gas station. We have a generator in the shed. I think somewhere here is probably a good generator position, like just in range, so that we also have light over there. And on this side of the house, that we don't attract anything nasty. And we might just, once we get tired this night, evening, we harvest this kind of stuff also. Throw it in the fridge, whatever. Gotta get a drying rack up or two. Or 10. Do I wanna head towards town, or do we check out this neighbor place? Let's check out this neighbor place. Well, I really think one of our first objectives is going to be getting towards the bookstore. I want some knowledge. Although Father's Lake bookstore, not the greatest, not the largest. Convince me, we gotta collect some watches. Now here's the big question. Do we risk going inside these buildings? Because every building could have a house alarm. The location of this one would drag everything towards my freshly designed, assigned new base. Would have a house alarm. It has open doors. Deep breaths. Water dish on the ground. All doors open. I don't think I've ever had that. Own VHS tape. Getting very excited about that car zone. Then I realized, no, we have mechanics level 6 already. We can't even get any XP out of this. At least we can gather the important loot here from this place. There's a zombie at the house. How did I see that before? want to check out if there's rubber ducks in the dock houses. I don't trust this at all. Never realized you can get out of breath from trying to open a window. And there's a zombie. Alright. Quick rest. Two zombies. Don't trust it. I don't want to smash in a window. I guess if it has an alarm, you know, it doesn't matter if you smash in the window or if you just open a window and climb in. The alarm's going to trigger, but it feels like smashing has the bigger risk. If we run out of weapons and we get desperate, there's a lot of stuff in this garage. There might be another shovel or spade or anything like that. But I don't think that's anything we urgently need right now. What did I drive over? Zombie I killed. Fair. One thing I can always see here as a big problem. Delete this. Pick this up. I'm just gonna drive into that garbage can otherwise. On the way in and out of the base. So, next thing, we're gonna grab that and put this away. I don't want it to fully break. I want a fresh condition weapon. Okay, we're gonna ignore the side roads a little bit and see how it looks down here. Ooh, that's a well. That is a couple zombies. Did check that. Oh, we are actually near the church here already. That's a graveyard. Let's clear out a little bit here. See what we can get done. This is a very, very sad looking big parking lot. Definitely busy in the graveyard. It's not too bad. I'm glad I didn't drive up here, but it could have been way worse. I've seen it way worse, yeah. We got some work to do. I should probably take a rest. A little bit peckish. A little bit tense. Actually surprised that we are like 350 kills and we still haven't seen a zombie with a school backpack or a duffel bag at all yet. I'm still running that stupid roadside duffel bag. There is a school now in Fallas Lake at the north side of town. I really wanted a school backpack. Maybe you should go there. Can't take that long, right? Go there to kill off 2 guys on the ground. And we're out of breath again. Oh, where did I park? That's a great spot for a little rest here. Down, have smoke. How far away did I park? Ah, it's pretty far away. Ah, god damn. That freaking texture issue thing with the movable parts. Why did I think this car wouldn't be as affected by that? What's that in here? Actually, realizing we have a bunch of lock stacks here, so we might be able to find some long sticks, and maybe we can actually whip out a early plant drying rack. here. One sapling. Is that it? That all you have to offer? The residence. No alarm. Fine. Oh, yeah, you know what? One thing I should definitely be doing is if I find a keyring here on a zombie, we're gonna rename that our old keyring to Echo Ridge keyring. And then have a new Fallas Lake keyring. Get a little bit of order into the key system. A little bit of things set up here. Interesting. Now, if you're camping out here, wouldn't you need some hiking backpacks? No? That's really the other option we could do. We could have here is driving around to either find some hiking zombies or like a good old survivor group to get a better backpack, because it's really getting annoying. That tiny little backpack. And also, like, it's not just the size, right, of this backpack, but also the fact that it doesn't have any meaningful weight reduction. Carry weight is one of our big limiting factors here right now. It's just one sapling, I will take it. And a little bit late in the day. I'm not tired yet, so I think just for completeness sake, let's check out these other places. Well, this doesn't have a mailbox, so this is probably not even any house. Maybe it's just like a lumberjack trail kind of thing. Oh yeah, it's just going into the forest or into the fields. Hey, another chance to find some more saplings. Or not find any. Gotta get those long sticks. There's also no mailbox or trash can here, so this might... Maybe this is just like the road leading into the back of town? Or is it just really leading to this water tower? Did I just see a zombie here? Oh, behind the tree. There's some more zombies in the trees here. A lot of zombies in the trees. A little bit of a football pitch. Surely, you know, if you go to play around a football, you're not gonna bring your gear just on person. You're gonna bring it in a duffel bag, right? No? There's some nice looking houses. Probably also take another rest or so. So one thing I didn't pick up from my old base is I was, you know, getting all the lever items from the zombies for potential future tailoring use. So I left all of those behind because they weigh a lot. We gotta start collecting that a little bit again. So this leads right back into the residential neighborhood, huh? This isn't even on the map, this road. Well, I guess none of these roads are probably signed into the map. Okay, but what good news, outside of potentially this garage, any building in this town is to the east, northeast of us, right? So any house alarm we trigger pulls from the town, and this is no man's land. There's no zombies here that could get pulled in by a house alarm. So, you know, kind of convincing myself that the current base is probably safe-ish for the time being. Although that garage, that one missing garage, is kind of pulling me in. I think I can resist it until we have cleared a substantial amount of the town. We don't need it. I want it, but we don't need it right now. Alright, it's getting really late though. Like it's summertime. It's not gonna get dark here too soon. But let's head back to base. Let's take care of the rest of the garden, I would say. Also, for now, I'm gonna still throw everything in here. I need to, at some point, unload this, obviously. And I think we need to grab an axe, get rid of these trees, get rid of all these small trees. Get a little bit of a better line of sight, and especially better moving around the house. Alright, anyway. Blooming. Anything that's blooming, this guy is about to go rotten, right? So I wanna... Fortunately, you no longer get agriculture XP, unless you planted it yourself. Oh, what am I getting? A little bit. This shelf, congratulations, you're on my seed shelf. Are we ever gonna plant any of that? Probably not. Which fridge space do we have left? 30, okay. Just in case we have any sort of stragglers showing up, let's play it safe here. We rest in. Yeah, we probably also want to build a little upper platform with rain collector belts here, since we have our sink here on this side of the house. super pretty. Yeah, we gotta get, you know, we can't say, we're not gonna get fresh water because it's not looking pretty. I mean, this, okay, that was ready to harvest, not blooming. Oh, whatever. Let's just clear this out here. Miss something at the end of the rows? No. Wait, no. Almost ready to harvest. Okay. It is getting dark at night. Holy crap. Well, on that note, though, we successfully made a little move over to Fallas Lake. I'm feeling good about this. So plan for the next couple days is gonna be clear up this intersection, right? And then start pushing north. So there's a bar here, there's a laundromat here, and then a couple buildings, and then I want to say here is probably the bookstore. That's gonna be our first big goal. Get a whole bunch of books, read, all skills maxed out level 10, and then clear the rest of the town. Ish, you know? Some variations of that plan might happen, depending on feasibility. But yeah, set yourself high goals, so you get disappointed when you can't reach them. Anyway, we're gonna put a cut in here. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time.